Alright guys, hey, how's it going? Jamie in here with
Rhiannon.
Alright, and today we're going to do another hairstyle. So last time we did a Marine Corps sock bun. This time we're going to do one that's called Space Buns, made famous by Gwen Stefani. So this is kind of unique. It doesn't have to be perfect, which is nice. And it's also a 2-day hairstyle. Alright, so first you want to start out by wetting her hair. Alright, I already pre-wet it to help us move this along a little bit. Okay, you want the hair nice and wet, spray her in the face if you need to, you know. Alright, then what you want to do, I use a chopstick, or you can use the pick on the end of a brush, and then start at the front or at the back, whatever you prefer. I like to go through the front, and you just run it down the center of the head, okay, and then you split it. I've already split this one, but that is helpful. All right, so then what you want to do, once you have it split, gather up as much as you can and just keep combing. You want it to be smooth. Make sure you keep that part nice and straight. And make sure that you get as many of the baby hairs at the base of the neck as you can. Okay. Now for space buns, normal pigtails you want on the side of the head. Space buns you want more on the top. So make sure you shift your head or your hands up a little bit. Try to get it as much on top of the head as possible. So during these parts where I'm just doing stuff, you're free to talk. Okay?
Okay.
All right, so once you have it gathered, I like to use little rubber bands, but you can use hair ties, whatever you prefer.
And this hairstyle is really cute for both days.
All right, so now we're half done. All right, so now for the other side, just do the same thing. Other side's a little bit easier. You're doing a great job.
And this hairstyle is supposed to be kind of messy, but not extremely messy.
All right, so again, you just want to make sure you have it nice and smooth. Make sure that your part is as even as you can. My wife is a lot better at it than I am, but you know, that's life. So make sure that your pigtails are even as possible. There we go. So as even as possible. If it's a little off, it's okay. So then tighten it up. There we go. So now
It's still 50% done.
Indeed it is. So now just brush out your pigtails. Get them as smooth as possible. All right. All right. Once they're nice and smooth,
Wet them.
yep, you're right. You're going to wet them. Now you want these a lot more wet than you made the hair the first time around, okay? So what you want to do is after you get it nice and wet, smooth it out and spin it. Just keep twisting. What you want to do is twist it until it starts to kink. Okay, kind of like that. Make sure you keep tension on it. And then grab it at the base and kind of force it to kink around. Then just keep wrapping. And just kind of, don't force it, just go with the kink. Okay? And then, look, it's staying for the most part by itself because it's so wet. So that's what you should end up with. And then what I do is I take a rubber band just to hold in the extra. You could do 2 if you want, whatever floats your boat, but for the most part 1 is okay. And if it starts to, fuzz out, that's okay. That's what it's supposed to look like.
Yeah.
So for the other one, same thing. You're doing a great job. All right. So we're just going to spin it again. And really what we're looking for is it start to kink like that. All right. Now if it kinks up at the top, we're not really looking for that. You want it to be kinking where it's thicker, okay? Otherwise there's not going to be enough tension down here. And then just grab it and kind of turn it and go with the kink and wrap it around. And you want to try and tuck the little tail in underneath as much as possible. It just helps it, makes it look nicer. Then you take a rubber band, slap it on, and now
It's 100% done.
you have adorable space buns.
And tomorrow, I'll have curly pigtails.
Yep, that's exactly right. So tomorrow morning, these will droop a little bit, and what you do is you can pull them out one at a time. That way you keep this part, brush it up, and just leave it in a pigtail, and these then will be curly. So she'll have curly pigtails. You just kind of have to reset, depends on how much your kid wallers their head. Mine does a lot.
Yeah,
All right, guys.
I do. Bye.
So this has been Jamie and Rhiannon with Hair 101. Hope you guys like it. Peace.